going on, friends? My name is M238, and welcome back to another episode of The Legend of Zelda Link's Awakening for the Nintendo Switch. In the last episode, we got done Dungeon 3 Tail Cave, and now in this part, we've been told to go to the deserts. So, where are the deserts? Well, we'll find out. Yeah, let's see what we can do from here. So, you're gonna notice, off-screen, I actually have more rupees than last time, and that is because I farmed some rupees off-screen. I now have 597, and that's gonna be, well, we're gonna need a lot of rupees throughout the duration of the game, and, I am probably not gonna be getting enough rupees if I get every single rupee just from like chests alone. So it's just better for me to just farm rupees at the moment. Although you can like kind of cheat, but we're not gonna cheat. Cheating's for losers. All right. So I opened up this cave at an earlier episode, but we couldn't. There was no point for me to actually do this cave because without boots, you cannot dash into these little crystals right here. Now that we can explore this cave, and over here we get ourselves 50 rupees. And then now we're gonna head over here, blow up this wall, and with that, get yourself another heart piece. Okay, let's see. So I believe we have to make our way out through this way now, because there's not really a shortcut out of here. So that's all right with me. Okay, Taryn is here. Oh, I see you have a nice stick. Can I borrow for a sec? Can and can't. Sure. Imagine like talking to a person when they ask you that. Just say can. Like, what? Wow, that's not work. Oh no! The bees! The bees! Not the bees! Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's why you should never... It's common knowledge you should never mess with a beehive. Otherwise, if you do that... Oh man, who knows if you'll make it out alive. Well, I mean, you'll be alive, but man, you're gonna look all horrible. You're gonna regret your life if you mess with the bees. If you mess with the beehive. Okay, let's see. How many do I have? I have 13. Okay, that's fine. All right. Let's see. That is not the right way. I'm gonna go ahead and ignore those guys. They're now apple trees. We've been noticing these apple trees out here, and if you go ahead and bonk into these apple trees, you can actually get the apples, and the apples will heal up your HP, which is really nice. Alright, so go ahead and cut that down, and that reveals a passage so we can go underneath the stairs. Alright, let's see what we got going on here. If you pay attention really closely, you can see a heart piece in the water. We cannot get to it right now, because we do not have any means of swimming. So that means we'll be back there later. Alright, I see another heart piece on the other side. Can't get it from over here. And welcome to Animal Village. Animal Village is one of my favorite places in this game. The music is a very huge banger. I really like the Animal Village music. That is all I gotta say. Yep, well, you have a pretty nice little place over here. Chef Bear, hi ho! Hey, you! Is that possibly a honeycomb you have? I just ran out. Will you swap it for a pineapple? Sure. And with that, we get a pineapple. Hi ho! Yeah, I know. That tub of goo is sleeping right in the way of Yarna Desert. Once he's asleep, he won't budge for a long time. But hey, take Marin and wake him up with her singing. That slob would wake up with a jump if he heard her sing, for sure. Yeah, that's good to know. So that probably means we'll probably have to go get Marin at some point. Alright. I guess we'll have to do that while we're at it. And conveniently enough, there's a little warping spot over here. So we can go ahead and get to May Village quicker that way. So we're gonna go to the closest spot that takes us to May Village. I'm gonna go ahead and collect this blue rupee, even though it was a little out of the ways there, but we're gonna need, like I said, we're gonna need as much rupees as we can get. And I do technically have enough now for a heart piece in the shop that but I am still not gonna go for the heart piece just yet. Because we do need to save our rupees up for more important things than the heart piece. So now that we have the bracelet, we can go ahead and enter this dream shrine over here. And we just see a random bed. We're gonna fall asleep, man. Just imagine, you just go inside of a vacant house, and then you just see a bed. Would you sleep in it? I wouldn't. You don't know what people have done to beds. Make it sound like it's something really bad. All right, so these enemies were in Key Cavern, but I just never showed these guys off because there were never like any required rooms that feature these guys. And yes, these guys hurt. As you see, I just took 3 damage from those guys right there. So you know, that sucks. Alright, go ahead and open up this chest over here. And with that, we get ourselves a silver rupee worth 100 rupees. We're happy. And we're happy! Okay, so go ahead and break that open over there. And we get a very special item for going all the way around. We get an ocarina. Alright, so this is the first game that introduces the ocarina. Technically, A Link to the Past introduced the flute, or introduced the ocarina, but in A Link to the Past it was called the flute. Although in the Japanese version of A Link to the Past it was called the ocarina. So I guess you can have your ways on what's considered official as to when the ocarina was introduced. But in the American versions of Zelda, we'll call it that. In the American version of Zelda, the ocarina was introduced into Link's Awakening. Also, I figured out what the little like chain chomp doll that we got from the Trinity game. It's a doll. It's a figure of Chow Chow, and I figured out now. You actually in May Village there are these little like pots, I guess, and that's where you place various figures. And you get all these figures in the Trinity game. You can only get one of these figures at a time. So next time we go to the Trinity game, there's gonna be a different reward, there's gonna be a different prize for the figures, and this leads to like a whole like going all over May Village and playing the Trinity game a lot of times in order to get all the figures. I am not gonna be focusing on that right away, so don't worry about that for now. All right. Let's see. I guess while we're here, I'm actually gonna go back to Tail Cave now that I got bombs, and that's for, well, there's a bombable wall that we couldn't actually get to in Tail Cave because we didn't have bombs at the time. So I'm gonna meet you guys back over to Tail Cave, and this will be the first instance where I'm gonna start cutting out stuff. So be right back. Okay, so it didn't really take long for us to get back here. So you go ahead and place a bomb over here. Just stay out of the way so you don't get hit by the bombs. And then we have a treasure chest over here. And with that, we get ourselves another seashell. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and take a nice little shortcut, and that is by loading an autosave. So in this game autosaves, and there's actually a separate file for autosaving. So I'm gonna go ahead and load the autosave, and whenever you do that in a dungeon, it takes you back to the beginning of the dungeon, always. So Very nice little shortcut right there. That way I don't have to go all the way back. And this will save me a ton of backtracking and a bunch of dungeons. I won't do it like all the time. Normally, if I'm playing the game, normally, like without like off recording, then I would do that. But just for the sake of the LP, I'm not gonna be doing that. All right, so if you go ahead and bonk off of which one is it? I think it's no. It's one of these trees right here. There we go. All right, so bonk off of this tree, you get yourself another seashell. I don't think that was there in the original, like many seashells that have been added into this game. But there's another seashell right there, so that way you can add that to your seashell collection. Alright, and then over here, we get ourselves another purple rupee chest. And we're at 837, getting closer to affording that really expensive bow. Hey, look, Marin's here. Oh, I'm glad you found this place. Will you stay and talk to me for a while? Yes! Why would I not? Man, this is my favorite part of the game right here. Just look at this. This is gorgeous. And they made it even better in this version. I wonder where these coconut trees come from. Terran says there's nothing beyond the sea. You know, I think that's a little nonsense right there. Because I believe the official lore goes, is that Link's Awakening is supposed to take place after the events of Oracle of Seasons and Ages. I don't know if that's actually fully. I'm not 100% correct on that, but I've heard that that's true. I don't really pay attention to the official timeline because because if you look at the official timeline of Zelda, it's it's very cluttered. So it's like very debatable as to like what is like the official order of the Zelda game as far as like timeline goes. We know that like Ocarina of Time is supposed to be the first or something like that. Maybe I'm wrong about that as well, but I think Ocarina of Time is first. Am I listening to you? You know, I was kind of rambling, so I kind of wasn't. But I'm gonna say yes anyway because I'm a gentleman. I listen to everything girls say to me. Oh, my controller is low on battery. That's a bad thing. I'm holding Marin in my hands! I love this! They still kept this, it's so good. You can bonk off of her! Okay, that's one of my gripes of this game is anybody that follows you now is now like a solid object, so you can like very much bonk off those guys, off those partners, and it's very annoying sometimes. Ha! You're a bad boy, someone. I'm sorry. Alright, but yeah, you go inside this house over here, you get yourself a seashell. Nice little vacant house right there. It looks all destroyed. They're cracked floors. Like, how do you live in a house with pits in it? What the heck? If you're not careful, or you just can't see where you're going, you'll just fall down and you just die in your own house. Bit of a sad life, if you ask me. Go ahead and jump across over here, and over here is another warping spot. All right, we're supposed to go back to Animal Village, but I'm gonna go back to Maid Village because with Marin around, you can create yourself some misadventures, and I'm gonna show off all of them. So you can dig. Great, dig it to the center of the earth. You can play the trendy game Wow, someone, can I try this? What do you say? Yeah, give it a try. Why not? I got nothing to lose. It's only 10 rupees. Wait, what? You can't go down? What? That's cheating. What are you doing? Oh, God. Well, he's pretty upset. You're good. You're a pro, aren't you? Well, beat it. Pros aren't allowed in here. Sorry. Look what you did. You can fall down as well. And Marin falls with us. Oh, she landed right on top of my face. What a surprise. Oh, I'm sorry. Are you okay? No, I'm not. You fell right on my face. You could have broke my neck or something like that, and then I'd die. This is my first walk with you, someone. This cliff will be our secret place. Aren't you gonna say anything? Her face is so cute. But Link is not even smiling. He's just like angry. Like, how can you do this? Especially as someone who saved your life. Let's try entering a dungeon. You want me to go in there? No, I think I'll wait out here. Take care of yourself. Dang, that's a shame. I thought we can go adventuring. But I do get what you mean. This place does look pretty intimidating. Like, look at those bars. Like, if you see anything as bars, yeah, it can be pretty intimidating. You're back! Are you hurt? I mean, I lost a health. No! Poor hen! Stop that! I'm sorry. Wait, does that happen if I attack the fox? Ow! Yeah, that's what happens when you attack foxes in this game. That happens. They will get you no matter what. You cannot escape them if you hit them. Alright. As far as I know, that's all the things that we can do. So we'll, make our way back, shall we? Or at least make our way to Animal Farm. With, I call it, it's Animal Village, but I call it Animal Farm for some reason. Just because of the book, Animal Farm, very old book. Yeah. That's all I gotta say about that. But we're going back to Animal Village.